Hi there, welcome back again to the Create.Africa, the platform that links inventors and innovators. Create.Africa is a platform by the Center for Intellectual Property and IT Law, simply CIPIT. My name is Grace Dida and I'm a research assistant at CIPIT. Welcome to the third video, which is the Inventor series. In the first and second video, I introduced you to what intellectual property rights, and in the second video, I went in depth to what IP rights you likely own. Now, this third video is about protecting your IP assets and how to protect your IP assets. We've identified 7 issues that you need to look into. The first is you need to identify what IP right applies to you. Are you a copyright girl? Are you a trademark guy? Do you have a trade secret? Which one exactly applies to you? After you have identified it, it is important that you register your intellectual property right. And the registration process will be founded in a few animation videos that you will find in our resource page at Create.Africa. After you have registered it, note, registration is not a lifetime thing unless you have copyright. You need to look at the dates for renewal, especially if you have a patent, if you have a trademark. Note them down, diarize them, put them in every single device you have, and then look at the process of re-registration of these rights. After you have registered them and you have noted down the dates of renewal, you then need to look at, is there any non-disclosure agreement that you need to have? Who do you need to give the non-disclosure agreement to? Then you need to look at the non-compete clauses that already exist. The purpose of this is to ensure that you're not infringing on any laws, and infringing on any laws creates a legal liability that turns your asset into a liability. We're trying to avoid that. After that, especially for those who have softwares, are there any licensing agreements that you should be aware of? And what kind of licenses are these? And after you have done that, then you have a good IP rights system. After that, you need to look at the possibility of creation of an IP audit. When I talk about IP audit, it basically means as your business is growing, are you ensuring that any upcoming IP is protected? If you're growing to the extent of a trademark popping up, do you do an audit after every few years in order to ensure that your trademark or trade secret is protected? And then finally, you need to have a security audit. How easy is it for people to gain access to your secret information? Especially for the case of trade secrets, how easy is it for people to access this secret? I mean, it is not a secret if everybody else knows it. Are your emails encrypted? Are your people, your staff aware of how they should handle intellectual property rights? These are the 7 steps to ensure that your business is secure and your IP rights are an asset for your business. This has been the third series on your protection of your IP rights. Thank you so much for spending time with me again. And again, this has been Create.Africa. And thank you once more for joining us.